Hello, in this presentation we're going to set up customer jobs or subcontractors as they're called within QuickBooks Online. We will have a comprehensive QuickBooks Online course soon, if not available yet. We also have a comprehensive Excel course which complements the QuickBooks courses and a QuickBooks Pro Desktop version course you can find at the link below. Here we are in the QuickBooks Online dashboard. We will be continuing with the Get Great Guitars problem. We're going to be entering or adding customer jobs, or as they're called in the online version, sub-customers. Jobs or sub-customers can be really important if we want to track the costs of a particular item for a particular project. And they're used in construction, but they're also used in any type of service business that really is going to track type of projects that are going to be independent. So if we're not charging a fixed fee, but we want to put the actual fees of the costs that we are incurring on an invoice, that's one way that we often could use the jobs. And if we're any type of service company, including a bookkeeper, a law firm, but any other type of service, we might want to customize our job by putting the expenses and tracking the costs, especially time, by particular jobs, and then bill out those particular jobs even though they are for the same customer. So to do that, we're going to go to the sales items. So we're on the sales tab, and we want to be on the customer tab on the upper side. We will then see our list of customers down here. So we have all of our customers, and what we want to do is really have a sub customer. So for example, if we had Eric Music here, what we want to see is a sub job for Eric Music that we can track a particular costs to one particular project that we may be doing. We're going to create a sub customer or job related to Jones Guitars. If you're used to the desktop version, you would click on Jones Guitars and you would set up not a customer but a job. In this case, we're going to use a bit different type of options in order to set this up with the online version. We're going to go to New Customers, and you'll notice within the customer field, the only required field here, although we have all this information, is this item here. And that's what we want to have. We want to just name it a job. It's going to be 3005. We're just going to have a number here. We're not going to put a name or a company because it's related to another customer. So this is how we're going to create the job, which is they're going to call a sub-customer because they have this sub-customer setting. So we can select this icon, and then it's going to say, hey, well, you need a customer then. And we're going to say that the customer that we want, you can select the drop-down and/or, of course, type in Jones Guitars as well. It'll auto-populate as most fields do. And there is that information. Then you can have the billing option. Do we want to bill it with the parent, with Bill Jones, or bill it as a separate entity, bill as this customer separately? So we're going to keep the default setting here, and that's how we're going to set up the jobs. So really just setting up a new customer, and then clicking this item. It's not going to be called a job here. It's going to be called a sub-customer, and we're going to just put in the job number here. If we then say save then, we'll see that if we scroll down through our customers, we have the Jones Guitars here. So here's Jones Guitars, and here's the job 3005 as a subcategory. Now we can track the cost in this subcategory and bill Jones Guitar for the cost related to a particular job. Let's do this one more time. So we're going to do this one more time. We're going to have Sam the Guitar Man, and just like Jones Guitars up here, we want to have a subcategory, a sub job that we're just going to say a number of 4002 that we can then track. So in order to do that, we're just going to scroll up to the top. We're going to say new, and we're just going to type in the number then, which is going to be 4002 in the display field, and we want to have that subcategory of another customer, that customer then being Sam the Guitar Man. And so we can hit the drop down, and we can just type in Sam the Guitar Man, and it auto populates. We're going to select Sam and then say save, and there is our information here. So I'm going to go back to the sales item and then customers tab, and if we scroll down, then we have Sam, then we have the subcategory of the 4002 for the job or sub-customer. So keep in mind, if you're working with contractors or other people that use the job cost system, you're probably going to hear the word job a lot referring to these items. And if you're working with QuickBooks Online folks, then you might also hear the word sub-customer, and you want to just be able to relate those two. They're really talking about the same thing when you go from software to software, and just from terminology in terms of what's going on in terms of tracking costs per job or sub-customer.